Hi friends, my name is Sunan Sharma and you are watching Careerstalks. In today's episode, we have very special guest and his name is Jeroen Broek. Having close to total of 20 years of work experience, he had played various roles like business consultant, manager finance, project manager, lead consultant, and currently he's playing a role of product owner. So friends, if you find this video useful, please provide your support by liking this video and it will really motivate me to bring similar videos to you all. So welcome Jeroen and
Hi. Well, thanks for having me at least.
yep. So Jeroen, why don't you start? Before we go to a question and answer kind of session, why don't you tell me about yourself, like a little bit about your career and how it shape up?
Well, as you said, my name is Jeroen. I live in Amsterdam in the Netherlands and now 43 years old. And it's about 20 years, I guess, working, mostly in finance. So my background is a economics study on university, and on top of that, I got curious and why not? Did full psychology study as well. But it adds. So that means for me, I've noticed that having a broader view than just one focus, and the focus would be finance then, widens your view and makes you a better, in this case, consultant. Because I do mainly consulting.
Okay.
And what you said, any role you can think of, from business controller to finance manager, change manager, whatever. And lastly, what we're going to talk about, product owner.
Yeah. Okay. So how this transition happened to the product owner, and if you can just brief us about like whether let's say you some where you are just playing a role of project manager or a change manager, and suddenly you will come into this product owner. So how this transition happened, and is this transition is tough or easy for you?
It was a bit weird transition. I started off as a consultant on a certain financial topic called IFRS, and so specializing again, as stated, in finance. However, there was a development team at my current employer, and at least client, and they had a position for a product owner for a financial development team working on the development of this particular financial standard, IFRS. Yeah, the other product owner left, so they couldn't find anyone else with knowledge, so they pushed me in, and I did product owner role ever before.
Okay.
So yeah, I had to
And,
learn.
and is it for you to just come into this role, or you find it a little bit challenging in the beginning? You know.
In the beginning, it was very challenging. Why? Because I knew, for instance, Scrum methodology. I know Agile, but we didn't really work via certain processes. So before, I've been a product owner, but not having the name, so more like a change manager. What I've noticed is that it's close to it, but different. So if we say change manager, that means on a certain topic, you're in charge. But that means you're in charge for the entire product from start to end. And somehow a product owner is not different, not completely different. It's for a certain product or part of the development where you're responsible for, and any future change you see coming, you need to handle it. You need to be on top of it. You need to kind of master it even to make sure that you don't have, you don't see the product running out of your range.
So is this role of product owner and a business analyst are for according to you is like same role or kind of different? Earlier we used to have business analyst, right? So is this
Yeah,
similar kind of role, or is you find any difference in between both of these roles?
it should be different. It should be different, but it depends how you pick up the role. Personally, I had the business role on top. Why? Not fully, but part of it, at least for this part of the product. Um, I do the business analysis myself, but I talk to the other business analysts to make sure that I cover everything. And I use the developers as well. So that means if you include everyone, it's my personal opinion, everybody does it differently. If you include everyone, including your other business analysts, but also your entire development team, I've noticed that the product becomes better. The other developers know when to approach you, so you have the solution before things happen and go wrong. Plus, you get a more motivated team.
Okay. Thank you for that. So I have again one more interesting question for you, Jeroen. So, and it's related with the agile way of working. So I'm just giving one scenario. So let's say your development team is failing repeatedly and able to fulfill their commitment. So as a product owner, what can you do? To find the root cause, or what will be your approach? If your team is...
I've had that. Let's talk from my personal experience in that case. It happened while we had to change from supplier, meaning from one supplier getting another supplier in. So we had to change the entire development, almost the entire development team. And then you notice that they have to get used to getting the user stories straight, getting the story points straight, etc. And we've noticed that the story points are kind of difficult, meaning it's really hard to get people that are new to a certain task and get them to get used to the, let's say, to the pokering. What I had to do was kind of start all over again. So we just said, okay, let's do a reset on the pokering. Let's start from the basics. And let's start simple, even though it shouldn't be like that. Let's start one day of work is one story point, to keep it simple. And from that, we started building complexity in time, etc. And we've noticed that if you just start from scratch again and make it simple, so you do this easier, then that's how we approach it.
Okay, and now it's
working.
Okay.
Well, we sometimes have to do a little bit of overtime, but usually we don't miss any stories anymore that we don't commit. So everything committed is delivered.
Okay, that's good. And as a product owner, what are the key challenges which you have faced? If you can just share one or two experience,
stakeholder management.
Okay. Yeah, that's always tough.
That's tough. The reason it's tough where in the current role is every part of the business is leaning towards us, meaning the business, the consumers, every part, wholesale even, every part of the business is pulling on us. IT, finance, accounting, and that even marketing and sales, and that makes it tough. I think I've got 10 managers demanding stuff, and nobody supporting any stakeholder meetings. So it's hard to bring in priorities that are supported by your stakeholders. So we have a priority. The main stakeholder that's responsible for the output of the team is satisfied, but you have so many wishes, so many people, it makes it kind of difficult.
Okay. So that's the key challenge which you have faced. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you think? Let's say someone wants to play this role of product owner. So what do you think to you will be the key attributes or skills which is required to be a product owner?
Intelligence, number one. But that's normal, I guess. Intelligence is number one, but the second thing is you need curiosity. If you're not curious about your own product and don't want to know more and ask deeper and deeper and deeper, then it's useless. So you really need to be curious and continuously ask why, how, tell me why, etc. Otherwise, you never get to learn the product. Thirdly, but not least, give me a second, I had it. So intelligence, curiosity, energy. People can, you have to be energetic but that's maybe for more jobs, but you have to be energetic the moment you get up and are in your first call till the minute you hang up in your last call at the end of the day. Always be energetic towards the team because they take energy from you. So it spices up the team as well. And you can, and another one, less important, but very, for me it's important, humor. If you can't laugh at the job,
Yeah.
it's not a nice job. People won't be motivated.
So according to you, like the functional knowledge or the techno-functional kind of someone is, let's say, a tester or a developer, and if he or she wants to come to this role of a product owner. So what is your advice to them? Like as you mentioned that they should know their product well.
Specialize in the product. Know what it's about. Be aware what's call it best practices. Make sure you know everything.
Okay.
So even if you don't do, and your say your team doesn't have the right software, hardware, doesn't matter. At all times, be aware what should and is better. Always be best in class, and if you can't be best in class, try to be best in class with what you get.
Sure. Thanks for that, Yaron. Okay, and I have one last and very, not serious, but very funny question for you. So, by any chance, can you just give us, so for example, let's say someone is coming from outside to Netherlands and he wants to play the role of product owner, right? So
Yes.
Can you just give us some range, like what kind of salary he can expect here in? Any
I'm not 100%. I'm not 100% sure because I'm external.
Any range? Any range?
My guess. I should actually ask the person that's behind me. Is also product owner. But towards 3, depending, from junior 3 to 4.5.
Yeah.
€1,000 a month. Gross. And be aware, Dutch taxes is half your money. So divided by 2 if you want to know net. Okay, so what do you say? 3 to 4.5, 3,000 to 4,000. Around.
Close to
junior to senior. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks for that, Yaron.
And again, taxes. Netherlands, half your money.
Yeah. Okay. So thanks for your time, Yaron. I think it's really a great conversation which I had with you, and I'm sure like whoever is going to watch this video, they will learn from your experience. If there's someone really wants to do the transition, and you have clearly mentioned about the key challenges. So I think this video will be really helpful for someone who is looking towards this role as a product owner. So thanks again one more time, Yaron, for your time. And
you're welcome.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Yaron.
Hope it helps.
Yep, thank you.
So it's fun, but always have fun.
Yep.